All right, we can start. We can go up into topics, and then Granddad will hop in once he get in. So we're gonna start off about the new Splinter Cell. Is reportedly a new Splinter Cell in development
Yep.
right now. I think I think people. This is something that people has been begging for. What?
I've been on the front line of this
Yes,
war with Ubisoft
yes,
trying to get a new Splinter Cell. I
yes.
talk about it every chance I get. We need to bring back my boy Sam Fisher. Unfortunately, they're not bringing back my boy Sam Fisher. I saw reports they're saying it's working on a new one, but they said without Sam Fisher. I don't know what it's
They,
going to be.
they, they brought back Sam Fisher briefly, but it was for a Ghost Recon Breakpoint game.
Yeah.
It was like a DLC mission. Before we get into that, Granddad, what games you been playing before we finish going? We started topics already.
Yeah. My bad. All right, so not much. So yeah, I played some. I did play some 2K. We did play. I remember y'all. I think y'all talked about it probably, but we played 2K together where we were trying to get that badge. I forget the name of it, but we were playing in the park and we was getting. Look, shit happened. All right, look, don't worry about what happened. All that matters is we got the badge. All right, well, we got the accolade. All right, but yeah, so we played that. Also, I played a little bit of the new. We're gonna talk about it some more, but I played some new of the Nintendo Online expansion, some of the 64 joints, and some of the Sega Genesis joints. I'll talk about that more in detail later in the show, but I did do that. Played some. Went back to a little bit of Hades. Played some Smash Ultimate. My son's getting more into Smash Ultimate, so we're playing that. Played a little bit more Returnal. They announced an update, so played a little bit of that. Still hard as fuck. And what else did I play? Some Apex. Got a couple dubs, and that's pretty much it. But other than that, mostly's been 2K. 2K still heavy, but yeah. All right, but on to Splinter Cell. Let's go back to Splinter Cell because I know that's what we started talking about. Yeah. So piggybacking off what y'all were saying about the fact that there is a possibility or a good chance there is no Sam Fisher, then I don't want the game. That's the point of Splinter Cell. We want my man Sam Fisher back. That's what we've been begging for. How are you gonna give us the game and then not give us Sam Fisher? That's like saying, oh, we got a new Tomb Raider dropping, but Lara Croft ain't in it. We got a new God of War coming, but no Kratos in this bitch. Like, what the fuck you mean, bruh? Like how you do that? So I don't know. Like I said, like look, Ubisoft. I don't know what y'all doing right now. Like if y'all is gonna make a game, y'all better read the room and y'all better know we want our man Sam. Whoever that new nigga is you bring, we ain't gonna like him.
I remember before they said the voice actor Michael Ironside was having health issues, so maybe that's why they think they need to just retire Sam Fisher as well. I don't know.
Look, I get it, but I mean they can recast. I mean I know he's the iconic voice of that, but like, I mean they gonna do it again. Look, they just need to have Sam Fisher in the game. Look, Sam Fisher. Like I don't.
I also read that like the people the team making it, they're supposed to be adding like some Hitman style elements so far. Like that's what some reports are saying. It's gonna have it's gonna be a little bit like Hitman, which probably means it's just slower, which is fine. I mean it's a stealth game, so that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind that because I mean, I've always liked the stealth aspect of Splinter Cell anyway. So, and I love Hitman as well. As long as they don't make it too much like Hitman, I want it to still feel like a Splinter Cell game. I want to get that nostalgia feeling when the game does drop. If they do make it, I want to still be able to feel that. So, I guess we'll wait and see. Like, I mean, at this point, it's still speculation. Like, there hasn't been anything confirmed. We ain't seen no trailer, no nothing. So, I just hope that if this does happen, that this has to be a fan service game. Like they have to give us Sam Fisher. They have to give us the OG style and looks. Like yeah, you can add some new stuff, but we've been waiting for this game for such a long time. They can't fuck this up. They can. They shouldn't. They might, but I hope not. So we'll see what happens in the future. But I mean, it's promising news. Like we've been asking for like Splinter Cell. You've been asking for it. I've been asking for it, and I mean, it seems Ubisoft is finally starting to listen a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's kind of bittersweet because a game that's dope, and we've grown to appreciate and got so attached to Sam Fisher throughout all these years, and for you to bring a game back that everyone, including y'all two, has been anticipating and people have been wanting this game, and you bring it back, there's a possibility of it coming back on the next gen, which is gonna look amazing. But then you don't bring back the main character. That's like bringing back Metal Gear and it's like no Snake. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Which was, at first, I remember back when Metal Gear Solid 2 came out, that was my gripe when I was playing with Raiden. I was just like, man, what the hell? Like I wanted Snake the entire game, but I mean, I learned to live and adjust to it, after a while. But I agree, man. Like you bring back an iconic game like Splinter Cell, you gotta bring back the iconic character. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
exactly.
Even if it is for like a half of a game, like we should be able to play with Sam Fisher, like all
Exactly.
of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So that's bittersweet. I look at that as like bittersweet once I saw that like Sam Fisher wasn't gonna be the character about it unless they create a storyline that can make sense or that can kind of be like, oh, okay, well, y'all going this way with it. That's my only. Maybe I'm reaching, but
I
that's my
mean,
only
if they
like.
give a justification of why it's not in the game, if they give us like a opening cut scene and he gets killed off, but it's like in a way where it makes sense, and then
Yeah,
he
like
down the line we get his like a child of his or somebody who like or like an old friend who's like something that
Mhm.
makes sense, then okay. But
something else.
don't just start the game and then say, oh, then no mention of Sam Fisher
Right,
whatsoever. Like
right,
pretend he don't
right.
exist. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I feel like they were working towards replacing it because I don't know if y'all play Blacklist, but in Blacklist you had like his teammate was that black dude whose name I cannot remember right now, but like he'd go on missions too. And he's
Mm.
basically like Sam's trainee. Like Sam was like training him up to be like the next Splinter Cell. But
mm,
That
I
might
like
work.
that continue with
yeah,
him.
yeah. That could be something.
I guess we'll
Yeah,
have to see. I mean, like I
yeah.
said, we don't even know if this is gonna really happen or not. But if it does, we'll find out. But yeah, as long as it makes sense and as long as the game is good, if it does come out, that's all I care about.
Oh, shout out to Artech. He already knew. He already knew who Bloodbath was. That's dope.
Hey, and
That's
that
what
was
I'm
his
talking
first
about.
time chat. On
That,
his first
first
time chat, he
time chat.
called out the
He
killer
He
was.
come
Cam.
through
He knew what the
already
killer had.
knowing
Hey,
who
he was
Kev is.
ready.
Right. The only thing you missing, Kev, is the flip phone. You missing the
Right,
classic flip
he
phone. That's
missing the
all
flip
you
phone.
missing. That's all you missing.
That's
All right,
hey,
so
I ain't got no flip phone, y'all. I'm not old enough to have one of those. Just in the
There's a situation going on.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 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 uh. Hey, they messed up your pizza. They put pineapple on
no,
that joint, right?
no, they didn't mess it up.
Okay, good. You let that man. You gave him a tip, right? You let him go free, right? You let him go free, right?
This was his tip.
Bro, come on. Bro, that man got a family, man. You don't know that. Come on, bro.
He had a
He had
family.
a family. Damn,
It
B.
was. It was. It was.